Hey out there, and welcome to day 23 of our 30 days of yoga. I'm Kate and I am glad you're here. So today's practice is going to focus on stretching our hands and our feet. We're going to keep it simple, keep it fun. Grab a couple of blocks if you want them, a blanket if you'd like, find a quiet spot, roll out your mat, and let's do this. We are going to get started right away in a table. So come into all fours. And stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and take a moment to let your hips sway side to side. And start to add some circles there, out and around. Yeah, and then circle in the other direction. That's it. And then come back, hips over those knees. You're going to take your fingertips out to the sides and rock gently side to side. Start to shift your weight from one hand to the other. You got it. Come back through center so your hands are back underneath you. And we're going to keep the 4 fingers on the floor. Keep your knuckles on the floor and lift the heels of your hands up and then set them back down. Lift them up, set them down, keep going. Just gonna start to warm up your forearms a bit. You can go a little faster if you wanna go a little faster. You can keep it slow and steady. A couple more right here. Oh, yeah. All right, and then drop the heels of your hands. You're gonna dig in a little bit with the fingertips, okay? Take your chest forward, shift your weight into your fingertips, and use your fingers to stop you, right? So we're going forward, going forward, going forward. Boom, fingertips dig in, and gently press back. Same thing again. Release that, rock forward, forward, forward. Catch yourself with your fingertips, and press back. Again, rock forward, find that catch, and then drag it back. 2 more. Rock forward. Boom, fingertips in, press back. Last one. Rock forward. Ooh, dig in with those fingertips, press it in. Oh, that's a lot of work. So take your fingertips and spin them around toward your knees. If they don't go all the way, if they only want to go halfway, it's all good. Oh. Relax your shoulders, pull your abdominal muscles in gently. And add some circles, shoulders over the wrists. Yes, indeed. And then circle in the other direction. I know. Come back so your shoulders stack over your wrists. Keep those 4 knuckles down again, and you're gonna peel the heel of your right hand up. Ooh. Set it down. Peel the heel of the left hand up. Oh gosh. Set it down again to the right. Peel it up. And back down. Left side, peel it up. And down. Right side, last time. Peel it up. Set it back down. Left side. And down. Tuck your toes under from here. Take your weight back to your heels as you do peel your hands up. Oh, and you can sit back on your heels if that feels awful. Don't take your weight all the way down. Just tuck your toes and stay up here. Just kind of working into your feet as you roll out your wrists. And then roll them out in the other direction. Oh, you got it. Take your fingertips and we're gonna splat them out like we were flicking paint or flicking water off. Wake up those extensors. Yeah. Pew, pew, pew. You can make sound effects while you're here. Always fun. Couple more. I mean, that was more than a couple, but let's keep it rolling here. You got it. All right, shake out your hands. Come back onto you're gonna come back into a table, but come onto the backs of your hands. Fingertips point in. Ooh, you can keep your weight back toward your heels. If you notice, I'm not stacked shoulders over my wrists because I'm trying to modify how much weight goes into the wrists. If you want more, you can bring your shoulders forward. It's up to you here. Press all 10 fingernails as best you can down into the mat. Spread from the centers of your palms into your fingertips. And then curl your fingers into fists. Or, a semblance of a fist. And release again. Curl them in. And release. Last one, curl it in. And release. And now you're gonna bend your elbows. So bend them out to the side. Curl your fingers into fists. Now it should feel a little easier. And lift the knuckles off the mat. So you just have the back of your wrists here on the mat there, right? Keep your knuckles lifted and work to straighten your elbows. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Untuck your toes. Set your hips back onto your heels. Come on up one more time. Roll out your wrists. Now I'm going to spin around to face you so you can see what's going on. So from here, you're going to take your right hand, stretch it out in front. So you've got the heel of your hand pressing away. Take your pinky and you're just going to draw it back. As you draw your pinky back, push through the heel of your hand. Keep your shoulders soft. Yes. And then we move to that ring finger. And to the middle finger. And the index finger. And to that thumb, draw it back, spread through your fingers. Yes. I'm going to release that. And now bring your palm flat to the floor. And we're going to spin out a little bit so your palm faces away. And one more time, grab your pinky and draw it back toward you. And release. Shake it out. Second side. Extend through this left arm. Grab your pinky. And work to your ring finger. Middle finger. Index finger. And lastly, your thumb. Keep spreading through the center of your palm as best you can. And take your palm, flip it, bring it the other way. Grab your pinky one more time, drag it back. Okay. Release. A few more flicks. Hands are awake now, I hope. Yeah, shake it out. Downward facing dog. When you get there, you can pedal out your feet. Oh, and sway a little bit side to side with your hips. Beautiful. Take your feet slightly wider than hips distance. Come high up onto the balls of your feet and sink your heels. High up onto the balls of your feet. Sink your heels. One more. High onto the balls of your feet. Sink those heels down. Lift back up onto the balls of your feet. Then let both feet drop to the right. Now the tendency is to let your right hip just down, but feel yourself pull up and back. Yes, left hand stays rooted. Inhale up through center. When you exhale, drop your heels to the other side. Feel yourself lift, lift, lift as best you can. Right hand stays rooted. Back up through center. Walk your feet back underneath you, about hips distance apart. Take your left foot, first two toes on that foot, they're going to hook onto your heel here. And use the weight of your left foot to press your heel down. And then switch. Left footsteps. Right toes are going to wrap around that left heel. Feel your sitting bones stretch up. Use your weight of your right foot to lengthen that left leg. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Roll out your ankle. Bend your knees, stack your hip open. Square it off. Step your right foot up between your thumbs. Drop your back knee. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale, pull it back. Ardha Hanuman, but we're not going to hang here. Inhale, rock forward. Sink your hips, lift your chest. Exhale, pull it back again. Ardha Hanuman. Last one, just like that. Rock forward on your inhale. Pull it back as you exhale. Rock forward on your inhale. Back toes tuck, lift your back knee, and just rock back and forth. So we work into that foot, work into that ankle. Beautifully done. Downward facing dog. Step back and breathe. Inhale here. When you exhale, lower your knees to the mat. Untuck your toes. Take your hips back to your heels and slide yourself up. So we're seated once again on your feet. Right hand moves out to the side. Take your left knee to your left hand and peel it up. So there's a little bit of the top of your left foot still on the mat. Root it down. Yes. Beautiful. Drop that knee. Shift over to the left side. Peel this knee up. Then the top of this right foot can root as you pull your knee up and away. Yes. Back through center. Walk your hands forward. Downward facing dog. Pull it up and stretch it back. Step your feet wide. Come onto the balls of your feet. Pump those heels down. Balls of your feet. Pump them down. One more. Reach it up. And down. Come onto the balls of your feet. Drop your feet to the left. Peel your right side back. Oh, up through center. Over to the right. Up through center. Walk your feet back underneath you. Here we go. You're going to take your right foot. Toes hook on that left heel. Press it down. Relax through your neck. I know we're in down dog for a while. We warm those hands up. Hopefully they're feeling okay. And switch. Right foot down. Left foot's going to hook over that right heel. Feel your sitting bones rise up. Inhale, sweep your left leg up. Roll out your ankle, point and flex. Bend your knees, stack your hip. Square it off. Step it forward. Drop your back knee. And now we're going to go for a little lunge thing here. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, pull it back. You can keep those back toes tucked if you want. Give you a little more stretch through your foot. Inhale, rock forward, sink your hips. Exhale, pull back. Another one for you. Inhale, rock forward, bend that knee, press firmly through your left foot. Ardha Hanuman, pull it back. Feel your sitting bones draw back behind you. Rock forward, lift your back knee. Rock gently back and forth. Working through that ankle, through that foot. Shift your weight to that left foot, step it forward. Now, Uttanasana. And feel your weight move back toward your heels. You can grab blocks underneath your hands if you need a little more assistance here. Peel the balls of your feet off the mat. Press your heels down. And rock forward. Come onto the balls of your feet. Lift your heels. Drop your heels. Shift back. Lift the balls of your feet. Rock forward again. Come onto the balls of your feet. One more, heels drop. Lift them up. Ooh. Rock forward. Lift the balls of your, or lift the heels. And sink it down now. Soften your knees. Sway a little bit side to side. Yes. Inhale, halfway lift. Find some length. Exhale and fold. Push into your feet. Come all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Reach out. Stretch up. Interlace your fingers overhead. Flip your palms. Reach through the heels of your hands. Press through all 10 fingers. Deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands down, interlace your fingers behind your back. Feel your collarbones spread open as the heels of your hands press gently in, knuckles reach down. Inhale, reach it up. This time you're gonna hook your thumbs. Feel your fingers spread, tops of your shoulders soften down, and then work those pinkies away from each other, like you could pull your hands apart. Yes, inhale, scoop that tailbone, lift through your chest. Exhale and fold, swing your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Feel your knuckles drag back and away from your ears, shake out your head. Release your hands, halfway lift, drop them to the blocks, to your shins. Exhale and fold, work your way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back. When you exhale, step it forward. Oh, crescent lunge. Come on up. You can soften your shoulders. Feel some energy reach up through your fingertips, even as you draw down through your low ribs. Deep breath in. Exhale, open, warrior two. And settle into your warrior. Feel your feet on the mat. Draw some energy up, in. You got it. Now, press your palms toward the walls. Like you were gonna stand here and the walls were caving in and you were the thing holding them at bay. Bring your fingers into fists now and drop your knuckles toward the floor. Ooh. You got it. And then from here, take your knuckles, spin them up. Open your palms, fingertips point down toward the floor. Keep reaching through the heels of your hands. And curl your fingers back into the fists. Curl your fists back up, knuckles toward the ceiling like we're little baby Popeyes. And then knuckles drag down. Extend your fingertips toward the floor and then sweep your palms open again. Windmill it down, step it back, downward facing dog. Shake out your head, your neck. Inhale, rock forward, find your plank. Exhale, drop your knees, keep your toes tucked. Slide your hips back to your heels. Extended child's pose. Gaze forward. Inhale, slide into your cobra. Full breath. Lower it down. Baby cobra, inhale, curl up. Exhale, release your forehead, press into your hands. Downward facing dog, pull it up and stretch back. Take that left foot, lift it up, sweep it behind you. Inhale, exhale, forward into crescent lunge. Beautifully done, you're doing great. Inhale, exhale, open, warrior two. Yes. Soften your shoulders and then take your palms, press them open. Yes. That's it. Bring your hands into fists, drop your knuckles toward the floor. And spin up into our little baby Popeyes. Open your palms and then flip those fingertips down. Ooh, spread through the heels of your hands, down into your fingertips. Curl your fists in, bring them up, spin them down. Open those palms again. And then press. Windmill it to the floor. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward, find your plank. Exhale, drop your knees, hips to your heels. Inhale, rock forward, find your cobra, drop those hips, lift your chest. Exhale, lower it down. Baby cobra, inhale. Pull it back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your right leg lifted up, sweep it back. When you exhale, step that right foot forward. Coming into warrior one, drop your left heel. Let's do it, come on up. Inhale it here, and when you exhale, open into goddess. So spin left, toes open, heels in. Take your hands to your thighs, rock gently back and forth. Gonna come through center, lift onto the ball of your right foot, drop it down, ball of the left foot, drop it down. Okay, both lift them up. Yes, let them drop. Take your arms, stretch them up, sink your hips a little lower. Keep your inner knees open. Press into your feet. Inhale, come into your star pose. Reach through your ring fingers. Spin it back toward the top of the mat. Vira one, soften your front knee. Low ribs drag in. Plant your hands. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, drop your knees. Keep your toes tucked, hips to your heels. Inhale it forward, find your cobra. Exhale, soften all the way down. Baby cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg lifts, inhale. Step it forward, warrior one. Drop that back heel, root through that right foot. Come on up. Feel your right hip pull forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, we open to the right. Goddess, toes out, heels in, hands to your thighs. Rock a little back and forth. Indeed, come through center. Lift onto the ball of the left foot. Let it drop onto the ball of the right foot. Let it drop onto the balls of both feet. Sink your hips down, take your arms, reach them up. Ooh, I know. Drop those heels, take a breath here, open your inner thighs, inhale. Press into your feet, straighten those legs. Coming back to the front of the mat, spin it around. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. You guessed it, downward facing dog. Come on forward to plank. Drop your knees, toes stay tucked, hips to your heels. Inhale it forward into your cobra. Exhale, lower down. Baby cobra, inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. Take your gaze forward and tiptoe it up. So we're in an Uttanasana, top of the mat. Halfway lift. And fold. As you fold, soften your knees. We're gonna drop all the way down, butt to the floor. Roll onto your back. Pull your knees into your chest. And roll some circles here. Good, just keep your right knee in, stretch that left leg out. I'm gonna move up a bit. And take your knee into your left hand. Take a twist. Feel your right shoulder sink in. Inhale through center. And switch, left knee in, right leg out. Keep that right leg extending, a little lengthening through your tailbone. Take that knee to the right side, draw it over. Inhale through center. Drop both knees in, take them wide. Feel your tailbone lengthen down as you pull those knees out and in. And hug them in. Stretch your legs out. Take a few moments here to just relax. Arms out to the sides. And close your eyes. And breathe. If your mind wanders, bring it back to your breath. Stay with your inhale, your exhale. Feel your breath deepen here. Start to move your fingers and wiggle your toes. Let your head go gently side to side. Take a moment to roll out your ankles and roll out your wrists. And draw both knees in. Roll to one side. Press up into the strength of your arms. Find a comfortable seat. Pause here and press your palms together into Anjali Mudra. Bow your head and honor your time on the mat. And thank yourself for taking this time, for rolling out your mat and getting it done. Thank you for being here. I look forward to practicing with you again tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a restful practice. It is Thursday. And it's going to fall on Thanksgiving. So tomorrow is going to be our restorative practice, which is probably much needed. I look forward to practicing with you again tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Make it a great day.